Alright guys, we're going to show you in this part of the video how to get the power wire through the firewall. Here you can see on this 4Runner, there you see the master cylinder. Then to the right, I'm going to zoom in. See that little rubber plug right there? We're going to pop that rubber plug out of there, or that rubber grommet. Go ahead and pull it out of there, Daniel. It just pops right out. Okay, now notice. There it goes. Zoom out a little bit. All right. Daniel's going to modify that. We'll show you that in another part of the video, or in just a couple seconds. Basically, he's going to turn it inside out. We're going to take a razor, slice that back end off, and then make a hole. We'll give you a little overview on that real quick. All right, now I'm going to zoom back in, and here you can see. Let's see if this will focus. See, now you can see the padding on the opposite side of the firewall. The easiest way to do this is take a big, fat screwdriver like this, and all you're going to do is basically take it through and poke all the way through the carpet. Leave that there, and then when you're on the opposite side, when you're looking, you take a flashlight, and you'll easily be able to see where to feed your power cable through, and that's it.
What you want to do is when you pull out this small grommet from the firewall, if you turn it inside out, kind of expose this small nipple area here that you want to just cut that off. This is our small grommet here that we pulled out. I had already cut this top nipple portion off here. Now we're just going to modify it a little bit more, cutting a small circular shape here to fit our 4-gauge wire through here, which is then going to feed through our firewall. So you can use a razor blade or some scissors, anything like that. Take your time with this. Definitely don't rush, because working with something this small, you can accidentally, a razor blade could slip or something, you could cut yourself. So just take your time when you're cutting. What we started with, that grommet kind of in there, and the final product, this.
Alright, so here you can see where on the inside of the vehicle, Daniel's moving the screwdriver around, and we're going to be feeding that 4-gauge wire through here. I showed you earlier the screwdriver. Now Daniel's going to push, he went in and pushed the cable through.
Okay guys, so real quick, what we have here is we just ran the power wire coming from the battery into the vehicle. Here it is here. It's coming straight from the left side of your steering column. You want to kind of hug the wall. Stay along the left side. I'll show you how to run this. You want to kind of follow the factory wiring here. So our goal is to be able to put this panel back on just like that without your new power wire interfering with anything. So stick to the wall, to the left wall as much as you can. Tuck the wire in where you can fit it in, and then you're just going to run it right along the baseline here. Now at this point, since we know our amplifiers are going to be sitting in this section here, I like to go straight in under the carpet and come out where the floor air conditioner vent is. So in order to do that, we're going to take the sides of the carpet and we're just going to pop it up. It releases the clip here, and we're just going to put our power wire in as far as we can. And see if you can reach and pull it from the other side. Just like that. Alright. Pull your slack. Make sure it stays tucked in as neat as possible. You want to make sure that it's not going to interfere with any of your pedals down here, which is why we're sticking to this to the wall as much as possible. We don't want to interfere with any of the wiring that's already in place, so we're just going to go right on top of it. And then in between this there's a small crease here where these clips are that allow the wire to pass through under the carpet and then out the other side. So once you have this ran, go ahead and clip the carpet back in place. You can replace your kick panel. Then you can go ahead and replace the step panels here. See where exactly we finished the run. So here's the top of our amp rack, which we assembled in a previous video, and our power wire is going to come straight out of here. So we're going to flip it upside down, place our 4-gauge power wire that's coming from the battery up and through, give it a little bit of a twist, and using a number 5 Allen wrench, we can loosen up this end of the distribution block so it can get ready to receive the 4-gauge power wire. And then once you have it in, you, like I said, you want to make sure that none of the copper is being exposed at all. You want to make sure that it's all inside of that terminal. Then you can just tighten it up. Then you can just place your distribution cap right over the block, snap it in place, just like that. You can push all your slack down from your 4-gauge underneath the rack. It's going to be hidden. Then you can make your connections to your amplifier.